Hello everyone, very good evening. Welcome to Oliveboard. My name is Varsha Ma'am and today is Friday. So on every Friday we have agriculture and rural development current affair. So in today's session we will cover the current affair related to agriculture and rural development from 30th of August till 5th of September, that is till today. Okay. So the aspirants who are in the class, yeah, everything is clearly audible and clearly visible to you guys. And please share the session among your friends also so that your friends will also become the part of today's session. So, yeah, there are so many important points. There are so many important events that happen in this week. Uh, related to agriculture and rural development that we have to cover in this report. Okay, so make sure you guys will attend the lecture till the last point, and at the end I'll provide you some extra notes also that you can revise at the end, right? So let's start our today's discussion. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. Let's start our today's discussion. Just give me a minute. Is it clearly visible to everyone who are there? Yeah. So aspirants, what you can do, you can install the application of Oliveboard, and from there you will have so many important resources available for your better preparation. Okay, so you can use all these things, and that's how you can do your preparations with us. And this is a batch which is available on the application of Oliveboard. Be the part of this batch and start your preparations with us. Now let's talk about the important events that happened in the last week, that is from 30th of August till 5th of September. So there was no such major events happened in agriculture and rural development on 30th of August, not an event on 31st of August. So we are starting our news articles from 1st of September 2025. Okay. So what happened? There was a round table conference held on Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin. Even though if you are connected with us and if you are the part of MCQ batch, recently I covered the MCQ from the rural development portion, and we had discussed the MCQs related to Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin there also. Okay, we are working in this direction that we want to make the rural part of the country defecation free. There should be potable drinking water available to every rural household so that they will not suffer from any disease because of dirty water and other issues. Okay, so there are so many important points that we have to discuss, and that was discussed during this round table conference held. Where it was held at Delhi. Okay, so it was what was the main focus of this conference? So it was focused on sustainability, community ownership, and credible progress for Swachh Bharat mission. So that basically this conference was organized by Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation, and this department comes under the Ministry of Jal Shakti. Okay, and what was the main aim of having this conference, having this round table conference? So its main aim was, one of the main aim was to review the progress. Like it's not a new mission, it's a year old mission. Like what are the progresses going on in this mission, and then identify the challenges and chart the next phase of rural sanitation. Okay, see, like there is a mission, phase one is completed. Now we are about to launch the phase two. So before the phase two be in the picture, we need to know about the progress of phase one and what are the challenges we faced in the phase one, so that in the phase two we will work upon them, we will improve them. Okay, so all these points were discussed during this conference. And yeah, so during the conference, obviously the minister, Union Minister of Jal Shakti's presence matters a lot. He he addressed the specific objectives that we had achieved under this Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin and what we are targeting for the next phase. Okay, so all these points were discussed, and he also praised collective achievements and stressed innovation, waste to energy, and climate resilient sanitation practices, which are followed by different states in different manners. Okay, so this particular conference is very important. Please make the notes if you want, and you can collect the notes also from our Telegram, that is Varsha Ma'am, and from the mobile application of Oliveboard as well. Okay, because during that conference, the achievements of different states in the sustainability or sanitation and others were also discussed. So this conference was very important. Okay, so Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin, Jal Jeevan Mission, they together, when see, one mission is related with the cleanliness, another mission is related with providing potable water to all the rural households. So when these two missions will come together, definitely they will give us a result in a very huge amount, right? So these two missions come together and work together towards sustainable sanitation, like cleanliness drive and water security, like all the rural households should have the good amount of drinking water. So with the Jal Jeevan mission, every rural household is receiving safe tap water. But this also brings the enhanced responsibility of managing grey water. That grey water should be managed. Now, that water which is not like suitable for drinking, that should be managed, and that comes under sustainable Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin. Okay, open defecation free plus model is not just about numbers. It's about quality of life, health, and dignity for rural families. See, we know that it's an age-old practice in the rural part of the country that most of the people who are living in the rural areas, they go for the open defecation practices. They are not having the proper washrooms and the toilet facilities at their houses. Okay, so as under the open defecation free project, which comes under the Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin, now most of the households are having their washrooms at their home. Okay, now they are living a healthy life, because when person go outside for defecation, like what we are doing, we are like we are inviting the disease, we are inviting the infections in the nearby habitats, right? So this open defecation free plus model, it's not just about the numbers, like these much toilets are now we are having. It's about the quality of life, like how the life quality is affected by it, health and the dignity for rural families. And the way forward is to shape villages that integrate climate resilience, resource management, and innovation. Okay, so when these three projects will go hand in hand, what will we get? We'll work forward in integrated climate resilience, resource management, and innovation practices as well, right? Now, moving further, another important point. So, as we explained, tap water under Jal Jeevan Mission, Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin ensures effective grey water management, and with Jal Shakti Abhiyan, catch the rain, rainwater harvesting leading to water security becomes our collective duty. Are you getting the point? Like we are talking about two or three programs at one time. Like how these programs are related with each other. Under the Jal Jeevan mission, potable tap water is provided to the rural household. So what will we do to the grey water that need to be dumped, that need to be cleared from the household, right? So that will comes under the Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin. Then we talk about the Jal Shakti Abhiyan. So this is about the water harvesting practices. So the rainwater will be harvested and this water will be used for other household purposes. Okay, so these three programs are going on hand in hand. And another thing is together these missions will help. So when these different programs which are having the different objectives, but they are having the interconnected objectives, they will come together, they will work together, they will help in building up healthy, sustainable, and water secure Bharat. So these are the visions for our Viksit Bharat at 2047, and we are working on achieving all these objectives. Okay, and the credit, see, as we are talking about the Grameen or the rural areas development. So the credit for doing all the fulfilling all the objectives and doing all the works in this direction, it will goes to the state governments, union territories, panchayats, and the communities because they are participating as this conference is focusing on community ownerships. Okay, see, for example, you want your younger sibling to do best on a specific work. Okay, what will you do? Like you will ask him to plan all the things. So he will think that it is his responsibility to make the task successful. He will do every if and but to make the things possible in any manner. Similarly, if you give the responsibility of any project to any community, they will have an ownership over it. Okay, so they will do all the possible measures to make it a successful one, right? So that's how the things are working in the rural part of the country to make all these projects, all these huge projects are success, right? Now, another important point, some of the major achievements. So, under this Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin, let's talk about the major achievements. So, one achievement is 81% villages are now open defecation free plus model villages, with 91% of all villages have grey water management system. 84% of all villages have solid waste management systems. 67% blocks saturated with plastic waste management coverages. Okay. Another expansion of Gobardhan biogas plant with 11 states or union territories reporting their plants operating at 80 to 100% of their designed capacity. So under the Govardhan biogas plants were constructed, and now it is mentioned that most of the plants, like 80 to 100% of the plants, are operated as per their designed capacity. Promotion of Swachh Sujal Gaon campaign and WASH curriculum integration in national and state board across all states and UTs. The concern of low fund utilization, pending policies on O&M and FSM along with functionality were discussed with all states and unions. So these are the achievements of this Swachh Bharat Abhiyan Gramin. Another thing, now we are moving towards the next phase of it. So, okay, so the achievements of the previous project and the challenges that was faced in the previous projects, and with the challenges we will learn like what are the improvements we have to do in our current project so that all the objectives will be fulfilled there. Okay, so on that basis, Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin next phase was decided, and under the Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin next phase, okay, it that roundtable conference held, and it included the best practices that the different state had followed to make this project a successful one. Okay, so let's talk about the projects of different states. So firstly, I am mentioning the project of Himachal Pradesh. So Himachal Pradesh worked well, like they presented the cluster-based solid waste management model in Dharmshala. Okay, so in the Dharmshala, they followed a cluster-based solid waste management project, and that gives them good results. Another example is of Odisha. Okay, so what is a um, what I call it practice followed in Odisha? They highlighted the women-led waste management and Su Nano e-vehicles in Sundargarh. Okay, so this is a best practice followed in Odisha in this direction. Bihar shared the Kabad Mandi digital platform and digital communication and monitoring system. Okay, see, Kabad Mandi is a digital platform started by Bihar for solid waste management. Okay. Next is Karnataka demonstrated Govardhan, FSTP, and grey water management models. Gujarat present ODF plus models, which is led by women and large scale biogas initiatives. Mizoram highlighted children's sanitation clubs and CSC with shop models. Jharkhand shared its Govardhan biogas plant in Sahibganj riverine areas. Okay, so that's how the different states of the country followed the best practices, okay, so that all the resources will be utilized judicially and we can work in the direction of waste management. Similarly, in Maharashtra, it showcased the Tiger Biofilter grey water treatment technology in Satara. Chhattisgarh presented the fecal sludge treatment model of Patora Gram Panchayat. Madhya Pradesh highlighted the wash on wheels mobile toilet cleaning services. Assam shared its IEC and climate resilient initiative, including floating toilets, while West Bengal presented its plastic waste management model through using plastic waste for road construction. Okay, so different states comes up with these models and these experiences. So when these states follow all these initiatives, like the different parts of the states take the community ownership in a specific project and come up all these best practices. So it reflects that how Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin has become a people's movement. Like because people are participating in it, people are working in a direction to improve their nearby area. Okay, so that's how people's movement for sustainable sanitation in rural area. Because like it's all about the cluster approach. Okay, it's all about making the groups, self-help groups, and encouraging them to do their steps or like come forward to do all the best practices in a specific direction. Okay, so this is all about the Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin related news. Now moving on the next news article. So our next news article is about Coconut Development Board launches revised schemes. Okay, so there were earlier also there were certain schemes related with the cotton productivity, like how we can work on in improving the productivity of the cotton. And recently the schemes are revised. What is the reason why there is a need to do revision in the scheme? Okay, because we are not getting the desirable results from anything. Yeah. Yes, Ananya, I'm going to tell you about this. Yeah. Yeah, recently we celebrate the National Coconut Day, and on the same day, this Coconut Development Board launches the revised scheme. Okay, so you should mention these important days in your notebook as well, right? So, Coconut Development Board has celebrated the World Coconut Day, and on this occasion, they launched or they revised the schemes and present the. So during that, Export Excellence Awards were also presented at the Adlux Convention Center, which is at Angamalai in Kerala. Okay, now let's talk about Shri M.K. Raghavan. We'll talk about the CEO of Coconut Development Board also. Please mention the name of these personalities or delegates if they comes into the news. There are chances that you will have the question related to them in your exam also. Okay. So Shri M.K. Raghavan, MP and Coconut Development Board member, he emphasized on the need for concerted efforts in processing and product diversification in cotton. So as like we are focusing on other agriculture commodities, okay, so that the farmers will get most of the benefits, we need to do concerted efforts in the direction for the cotton production as well, okay, for the processing of the cotton and for the product diversification in cotton. Okay, and with this, government has introduced many schemes for the development of coconut cultivation industry, and the financial assistance under various schemes of the board has been increased manifold. Okay, so government has introduced many schemes, and with the schemes we found that because of the scheme financial assistance that the needed for this sector to boost was provided. Okay, and that has increased manifold. Now, where are the challenges? Why we are not getting the results? Why we are not getting the desired results still? So he urged that the farmers utilize the opportunity in increasing production productivity. So when the government is coming up with the revised schemes with the good financial assistance for the farmers who are dealing in the coconut production, Okay, so he urged the farmer that farmer should utilize this opportunity and use all the resources to get a good production of coconut and as well as the productivity of coconut. Okay, see, initially from the very beginning, Kerala is isn't in the front forefront in area under like when we talk about the total the area which is having the largest area under coconut cultivation, so that is area that is Kerala. Even though the production is also good in Kerala and productivity is also high in Kerala, but the state lags behind now and we need to work more for regaining. Okay, but now other states are not in the competition, like this state is at the always in the good rankings, but now the challenge is the state is not getting or not giving us enough productivity in the coconut. Okay, so it was a time that decided that the farmers were requested to focus on the advanced, revised, to get the financial assistance as per the revised scheme and work in this direction to improve the production of coconut. Okay, Dr. Prabhat Kumar, please highlight the name. Okay, who is he? He is CEO of Coconut Development Board. That can be a question in your exam. Okay, you might have the question like, who is the current CEO of CDB, Coconut Development Board? And the answer is Dr. Prabhat Kumar. Okay, during this launching event, he highlighted the need that there is a need for sustainable coconut production and profitability in farming. And he announced that, okay, as per the revised scheme, okay, as per the revised scheme, the subsidy that like initially the farmer was getting the subsidy for area expansion program was rupees 6,500 per hectare. Now it has increased to rupees 56,000. So this is one announcement. Another announcement, the subsidy for seedling production has been enhanced from rupees 8 to rupees 45 to encourage the farmer that they need to work towards this direction to improve the production of coconut in their area, in their farmlands. And as well as he emphasized the integrated effort in production, processing, marketing, and exports for crucial for ensuring the long-term growth of the sector so that this sector will grow in a long-term basis. There's a need to have integrated efforts. It's not like today we'll work in this direction, but tomorrow we'll again like lag behind. No, we need to follow an integrated effort to do all these practices in a well manner. Okay, here's the stakeholders to work in unison towards, so all the stakeholders, all the farmers, all the producers, all the different individuals, they have to work in a combined manner towards integrated development of coconut sector in India. Other than that, Sri Subha Nagarjan, who is he? He is a chairman of Coconut Development Board. He stated that board has been allocated a higher budget for schemes supporting integrated development of cotton cultivation industry. Okay, so this board has been allocated. Like now we are having a good budget, we are having a good financial assistance. So now the time has come that we need to work hard or work in a very scientific manner to boost this coconut segment, okay, cotton production segment. And as well as he also mentioned about the board's commitment to build a climate resilient coconut economy through revised schemes, value addition, and skill development initiative, which aims to ensure sustainable livelihoods at all the farmers whose main livelihood is coming from coconut cultivation. Like they are having a very good opportunity. Okay, they again try to work well in this direction so that their productivity will improve and they will have a good livelihood. Okay, now let's talk about the award. I'm mentioning about the award, like which award is received by whom, because I thought that this portion is also important and that can be asked because we are having certain organizations here. So, Export Excellence Award, which is instituted by Coconut Development Board to recognize the outstanding performance in the coconut industry. They were presented during the function. United Carbon Solution Private Limited, which it at Tirupur, Tamil Nadu, it won the Gold Award for Best Coconut Shell Based Product Exporter. Nova Carbons India Private Limited, Tirunelveli and Jacobi Carbon India Limited, Coimbatore, they received the silver and the bronze respectively. And the best coconut kernel based product exporter category, Marico Limited, which is at Mumbai. So that was the gold medal, followed by Mezukatil Mills, Aluva, Kerala. And Fair Export India Limited, Mumbai, got the bronze medal. Sakati Cocoa Products, Polahi, Tamil Nadu, received the gold awards for best coconut water based product exporter. Okay, you just know the name. Like sometimes the examiner just try to confuse you. Okay, by putting these names also with another list. So you should be aware about the name of the um, organizations. Okay, that received the award during this Export Excellence Award event, which is instituted by Coconut Development Board. Okay. So another thing is best farmer producer organization exporter. Yeah, Global Coconut Farmer Producer Company, which is at Tirupur, Tamil Nadu. It was recognized as a best FPO exporter. Okay. Now APEDA. Yeah. So what is that specific initiative that is taken by APEDA? And that is to boost agri-food export. Okay. So whatsoever the food we are exporting, that can be, we're talking about the processed food. Okay, we are talking about the agriculture food and the processed food that we are exporting. So in this direction, to boost it, a specific initiative is taken, and the name of the initiative is Bharati. Okay, the name of the initiative is Bharati. So Bharati initiative is launched by APEDA, and this is associated with agri-food export. Don't get confused with the name that it is related with petroism or any other defense practices or exercise. No, it is related with agri-food export. Sometimes we have a thought like it is having a very patriotic name, so it will be associated with any defense mechanism or any other such practice. No, but it is associated with agri-food export. Okay, so APEDA stands for Agricultural and Processed Food Product Export Development Authority. So this authority has launched a new initiative, and it is on the sidelines of food and beverage sector stakeholder meeting. And this meeting was chaired by, like, who was the chairman of this meeting? Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, Shri Piyush Goyal, and alongside HE Dr. Dr. Thani bin Ahmed Al Ziode, UAE's Minister of Foreign Trade, and Union Minister of Food Processing Industry, Shri Chirag Paswa. Okay, so during that time, this initiative was launched, and Bharati, this initiative, okay, whatsoever the initiatives we have, the schemes we have, they have this specific like expanded form. So let's talk about the expanded form of this. So this Bharati, which stands for Bharat's Hub for Agri-Tech, Resilience, Advancement and Incubation for Export Enablement. Okay, has been designed to enable. So why this initiative was designed? To empower 100 agri-food and agri-tech startups, accelerate their journey, promote innovation, and create new export opportunities for young entrepreneurs. Okay, so the main objective, that main objective decided to launch this initiative was to empower this sector, empower the agri-tech startups and the agri-food export. Okay, now another important point, let's talk about the another important point here. Now consider this APEDA's vision. So we are having a vision that till 2030, we are targeting that we will achieve $50 billion in agri-food export for scheduled products. Okay, and to make it a successful, like we have a target that we will achieve $50 billion in agri-food export till 2030. So for making this a success, what we need a specific initiative in this direction, and that's why this Bharati initiative is launched in September 2025. And initially, we are talking about 100 startups. Okay, we are talking about 100 startups that will work in this direction. Okay, and that is to boost this sector, that is to improve the agri-based industries in our country. Okay, so this is all about it. Seeks to drive innovation in high value categories such as GI tag agri products, organic foods, superfoods, novel processed Indian agri foods, livestock products, and Ayush products. Initiative also aims to attract startups working on advanced technologies such as AI-based quality control, blockchain-enabled traceability, IoT-enabled cold chain, and agri-fintech, while addressing critical areas like innovative packaging, sustainability, and sea protocols. Okay, so this Bharati seeks to resolve export challenges. So all the export challenges will be resolved by it, which are related with the product development, value addition. So it's not only deal in production. It will also work in like whatsoever the challenges that these products are facing. Okay, so all these challenges will be covered or will be solved by this Bharati initiative. Okay, and this initiative is also aligned with our country's main aim of becoming self-reliant or make in India products, Atmanirbhar Bharat, vocal for local, digital India, and startup India. Okay, and the initiative includes nationwide awareness campaign to engage stakeholders and attract the solution-oriented startups from across India, along with the application and selection process beginning September 2025 through the APEDA website to shortlist. So 100 startups will be shortlisted. Okay, and then the development work will be performed, and this specific initiative will be taken to boost this 100 startups in this agri food export segment. Okay, next is so initially the startup, the 100 startup that will be selected, they will undergo this 3-month acceleration program where it will be focused on their product development, export readiness, regulatory compliance, market access, and collaborative solutions, so that these 100 startups will meet with the global challenges easily. Okay, so this was all the points related to this. Now we are talking about the next important news. So this is our next important news. So recently, on 2nd of September 2025, okay, the 20th Global Sustainability Summit was held. Okay, and our Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Shri Bhupender Yadav ji, he addresses this 20th Global Sustainability Summit, and he attended. And he obviously, whenever our any minister go to visit like any such summits or any such conferences or the meetings, they have to mention like what we had achieved till today and what we are targeting for the next coming years. Okay, so during the 20th Global Sustainability Summit, same things will happen. Okay, at the meantime, I read about a news that Union Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Shri Shivraj Singh Chauhan ji, he visited the flood affected areas in Punjab, and he asked for sending some special forces there, special teams there, and these special teams will prepare reports of the villages that are affected by the flood, like intense floods in the Punjab. And after that, funds will be issued and specific operations will be taken to make the situations easy for the people, for the farmers who are affected by this flood. Okay, but still today I didn't get any such updates. That's why I'm not covering that news article here. Okay, because he had announced that these things will be done, but he had not mentioned like what are the exact thing the government will take in this direction. Okay, so that's why we are not covering the Punjab flood disaster visit of Union Minister of Agriculture in today's session. Okay, if I'll found something profitable for you guys and for the Punjab state, then I'll mention. Okay, now we're talking about this 20th Global Sustainability Summit. So this summit was organized by CII ITC Center of Excellence for Sustainable Development. And during, obviously, wherever we go, if we had done something very, we had achieved something very different in specific sector, we have to flaunt it, we have to mention it. So this summit, during this summit, our Union Minister, he emphasized upon India's journey towards resilience, regenerative and responsible work. We are in the specific direction. Okay, and like this is organized by CII, so obviously the CII DG, Director General, will be present there. And who is the Director General of CII? Shri Chandrajit Banerjee, and the immediate past President of CII is Shri Sanjeev Puri. Mark these two names in your notebook. Okay, and during that gathering or during that specific summit, representatives from over 10 countries were there and stalwarts from the industries were there. Okay. Now moving further, so he highlighted, Sri Bhupendra Yadav ji highlighted that we are working in this direction of sustainable development. And he highlighted that balancing economic progress with ecological stewardship, like we are doing all the practices so that our economy will develop and as well as our ecology will develop. Okay. So this was the thing that he mentioned, because sustainability should not be, it's not a goal or objective. It's like making all the changes in such a manner that the ecological development and the economic development will go hand in hand. So he mentioned about these points there. And as well as he mentioned that recently we are observing that at the global level, we are observing a lot of challenges and the conflicts are going on. Okay, there are certain policy uncertainties, geopolitical conflicts are there, barriers to global financial investments are there. So, in the meantime, still we are working in our direction to go forward for the sustainable development. Okay, he mentioned all these points during the meeting, and he also mentioned that our Prime Minister is working very hard in this direction to build a sustainable future where all the resources will be utilized sustainably and they will be available for the next upcoming generations as well. And see, in today's session, I'll provide you the environment audit rules. Okay, you just need to go through this environment audit rules. So he informed that on 29th of August 2025, Government of India notified the environment audit rules, which create a formal framework. So these rules are like formal framework for environmental auditing across the country, whatsoever the work are doing on in the environmental sector all over the country. So these rules are for that, to mentioning all these things. And these rules establish a two-tier system of auditors and set up a dedicated agency to transparently. So all the processes will be overseen transparently. There will be no hidden things in them. Okay, and these rules are designed to supplement the existing. So existing monitoring will be supplemented with the help of these rules, and the inspection work of the government will be supplemented with the help of these rules. Okay, another thing. Other than that, he also mentioned that there was a notification of revised methodology for the Green Credit Program on 29th of August. So originally this Green Credit Program was launched in October 2023, and now we have a revised methodology under this, and that is to encourage voluntary environmental actions. Okay. Another thing, this revised methodology, it will ensure that it will act as a catalyst for meaningful eco restoration projects. Right? And he also highlighted that the ministry amended the Forest Conservation and Augmentation Rule 2023, they are amended. Okay, now after doing the amendment in them, what is our different objective? Like it to facilitate the objectives of achieving self-reliance in the critical mineral sector under the newly launched National Critical Mineral Mission 2025. So recently, you might have like aware, now you might be aware about this National Critical Mineral Mission. Okay, you might have covered this topic in your PIB analysis. Okay, so under the National Critical Mineral Mission, government Union Minister has amended the Forest Conservation and Augmentation Rules 2023. Okay, and as per this National Critical Mineral Mission, 24 minerals have been identified as critical minerals and strategic, and 29 others have been recognized as important for strengthening the country's economy and national security. Okay, and that's how these amended rules come forward. So this is all about it. Now we are moving on the next news article. So this news article is about Cotton Corporation of India. As we know that this is currently cotton is our kharif crop, and this is a time for the harvesting of the cotton. So the cotton farmers, like the farmers who work in the cultivation practices of the cotton, they should get the MSP, minimum support price, and they should get the good market access. Okay, and the M- MSP that need to be provided to the farmer, that will definitely reach to them. So by considering all these things, Union Minister of Textiles Shri Giraj Singh Chauhan launches Cotton Corporation of India's farmer-centric Kapas Kisan app to streamline the MSP cotton procurement. Like the farmers will get the MSP for the cotton they work, so that they will they will get the cotton, and just a second, they will get the uh, like the good price for the cotton, okay, for the product that they had grown. And this application, this Kapas, you might have the question in your exam. This Kapas Kisan app is launched by. So this is launched by Cotton Corporation of India. You might have the options like Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, Department of Agriculture, but this is by the Cotton Corporation of India. Union Minister of Textile launched Kisan app, a mobile application developed by, and this is developed by Cotton Corporation of India. It is launched by Union Ministry of Textile, not by Union Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. And why this application was launched? So that seamless procurement of cotton will occur from farmers under the MSP. Okay, and this app provides facility of payment tracking by farmers, bringing greater transparency, convenience, and speed to the cotton procurement process. Okay, now at the same time, he mentioned that the farmers are the first. Okay, this is a farmer first mobile app, marks a major step in enhancing ease in, so that it would be easy for the cotton growers or the farmers to uh, sell their products or sell the cotton to the market, and they should get the fair and the transparent prices. Okay, and it reinforces our commitment to safeguard farmers from any distress sales and to accelerate the vision of digital India. Got it? And what are the important features of this application? Obviously, digital scheduling are there at the designated procurement centers, and so that the waiting time will be reduced, crowding will be reduced, real-time status will be updates on quality assessments, accepted quantities mentioned. All the information will be provided to the doorstep of the farmer. Like the farmers will be like the farmers will get all the genuine information on the time. Okay, so this is the advantage. This is a key feature of this app. Okay, although there are some other articles also, but as I know that we'll not be able to cover all the things in today's session, so that's why I'm ending it here. I'll provide all the notes. I'll provide all the notes. Okay, what you can do, you can be the part of this batch, and I'm adding the notes here for you. Okay, these are the other notes that you can do the revision from this PDF. Okay, so you can get this PDF from just a second. You can get this PDF from my Telegram, that is Varsha Dhiman. And about all the classes information, you have to subscribe our YouTube channel. And as well as please install the application of Oliveboard, right, aspirants? You need to install the application because we are expecting the notification for RBI in this week. So definitely in the next 1 or 2 week, definitely we'll have the notification for NABARD. So this is a time that your serious preparation is needed if you are targeting for this exam this year. Okay, so here I'm ending a session for today. We'll meet in the next class. Bye bye.